hold as soon as he got it.
Okay.
A couple on that last play. Here's 2nd and 12.
God damn it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Collier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking to throw on 3rd. That's caught. It's Burrell. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Burrell. No,
come on, man.
Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen. Perfectly. All the
All right, we're going to try this one more time.
The body language of the offensive line, they knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Come on now. Come on, bro. You just let this dude cross your face. Oh, he was looking at that linebacker. That's number 98. Number 98 is a beast.
Win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Fires into the
Oh, my God. How did you miss that?
White made the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB
Come on, bro.
Wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it.
There you go. You got it.
Touchdown!
defense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets
12
down
plays.
to it, you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right. They've been running a lot of options.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and will change.
And my internet kept going out, man. I mean, yeah. Or it kept disconnecting. I don't know if it's some type of instability. We just got our battery, our internet rebooted. Had to take the battery out to put it back in.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
But everything else, Wi-Fi working. It's just, I don't know. Might have to check the internal connection of this. So I rebooted my PlayStation.
Dropping back, it's Duggar. They're setting up the screen.
Hit his ass.
A whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to
I know a good play.
bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
What the hell? You ain't gonna block? Go check him out.
From the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Nope.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory.
Damn, what the hell is... We got some fast dudes.
4-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Oh, yeah, not beating these dudes deep. I know that.
He leaves it with his back. Got the first down.
Yep, there we go.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49.
Oh, we got a
Motion
bleach.
from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Oh, wow. They tricked me.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Cover 3 Sky. Run this play again. Circle, we got X, circle.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's called. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Okay. Like 3 match again. Are we able to double team this fool?
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Fires deep toward the end
Pass
zone.
interference here. I'm done.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy.
right, we're gonna see if it works this time. That's it.
Wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got
I
to
really don't
key
have
on
a
him
third down
and at
play.
least have two people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, God damn it.
Pass will bring up
I bet I had somebody open. I probably had tunnel vision. Ah, right there, the receiver. God damn it. Yeah, but I would probably got hit.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions. And force
Let's go, baby.
It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
It is ass.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3.
Oh, my God.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate.
Did it again. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to let... See how long this works. Last. Okay, so far so good. This is gonna be my last time trying this. If it goes off again, then I'll just play the rest of this game and see what's going on. All
Long
right.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Quick completion on the out route. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Fires to the right.
Holy smokes.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
He kept the tight end in.
It was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy.
They ran straight up.
Up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Yeah, he thought
He paid for it with that hit as he got.
He thought it was a zero blitz. There we go. That edge threat, baby.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
Hunt is on its way. That nifty return sets up
Ball
the
forward.
offense in the gates.
All right, don't press. Let's just go ahead and run the ball.
Hoping to play some good ball. You want to talk about having a weapon?
Just throwing Dino Diddy.
That's why kickers
That's
are
funny.
so important after that long field.
Yo,
And
is this cover 9?
important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
There we go. Let's go. See if they in man coverage or zone.
Wants to go up top.
Oh, man coverage.
Got a man. It's Collier. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line.
All right, don't press. Let's just keep running the ball.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
This look like a blitz. Yeah, let's hit the flats. I think that nickelback blitzing.
Looking downfield.
Yep, right there.
Quickly to the tight end.
Nice.
Down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And maybe he'll
Number
get
98.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a Great job.
They get the ball back at half.
Right, that's your job.
So I'm going to be the last one with the ball. You can't throw verts on these fools.
Do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
To the air on second down.
Catch it. Why they don't let me accelerate away from these fools? I had him beat. It's like they slowed my guy down.
Try to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dang, excellent coverage.
All over him, knock the ball to the ground.
God damn it.
Coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal. This one,
yeah, that corner's got like, they got some decent coverage at like 99 speed.
Right down the middle.
So
And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto
crap.
the field.
God damn it. Man. Fuck, man. I don't even know what's wrong, man.
Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into down a couple of scores, it starts to Really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
The option play stands for exactly what it means. The quarterback has multiple options. He can do multiple things. And defensively, you really have to do a good job of being super sound, understanding your assignment. And they do a good job here making the quarterback do what he's supposed to do, make him pitch the football. But if I'm a quarterback, it's basically like me blocking that defensive end. Now I pitch it, running back, you go do the work.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Floating away. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Michigan State.
And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete on the shuffle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Pulls it in. It's Ross. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Ready, set. 3:25.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Breaks into the open. Nice job. You pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking to pass, it's Duggar. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Sparty's defensive front is dominating, and they have a great history of doing that.
Man, getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback, man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Bringing the heat. He's got him. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. On
the move, it's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. After run, now throw. He's got it down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Bully ball on third and short. They got 0 push. They stopped him in the backfield.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rutgers. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Going with the ground game left. Picks up the first down. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. And they were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. As send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. Take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Rutgers has... They'll send the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Good timing on the quick out.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Quickly complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Creates a little space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Off play action. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Stewart. There he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They want to run it left here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball